speaking about the kids, you do the back to school giveaway. You've been doing that for 4 years now.
Yep.
And you linked up with 93 Jams, right?
Yep. DJ Fusion. Shout out to DJ Fusion.
Shout out to Fusion.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what kind of motivated you to do to want to do that? Just kind of give back to the community and give them the tools that they need to be in school, or
so like the first year that I did it, I just remember, like, you know, we struggled and stuff when we were shorties, and we had a hard time getting certain things. And I noticed that some of the kids that were coming to my studio at the time were, their parents were like asking me something about, you know, oh, is there a drive? Like somebody doing a drive or something like that. And I was like, man, it's just like, I was just like, man, we should do a drive. Cause like I had a good year that year. So I was like, man, I should give back, you know, whatever. Cool. And it's cool for my kids to see me doing that too, to kind of,
absolutely,
you know, give them that type of, you know, whatever, for them to see me doing that, whatever. And it was cool because so many people around Madison, you know, like Black business owners and all over were coming together and saying, hey, I want to get involved in that too. And that inspired me, because I was like, dang, I didn't, you know, it was just me and one other guy at the time. Shout out to Larry Hansen. He's he owns a couple of CBD shops, and he had like a limousine shop. He's an entrepreneur out here. He's done a lot of things too. So shout out to him. But it was just me and him at first, you know, and it just grew and grew and grew. And then Christmas came around, and that's really when the Christmas thing really touched me, because like I had just went on Facebook and said, you know, I know it's hard for people this year. So I, you know, y'all send me a couple messages to some people who need something, and I'll give them each like $100 to Walmart or something, so they can go get their kids some food or whatever, or some toys or whatever. And like later on, like in January, I remember being somewhere like Subway or Walmart or somewhere, and the girl walked up to me and she hugged me and she was crying. She was like, if it wasn't for you, like my kids wouldn't even have had a Christmas. And I was like, man, that's crazy.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? It touched me. So I was like, man, next year I'm gonna raise a bunch of money, and I'm gonna go and, you know, try to do something for the community. And Fusion was like, yo, that's a great idea, because he was like, he was just chilling. He just put up some money on the strength of his heart. Like, here we go. Here's 200 towards it, you know, for the gift or whatever, backpack giveaway. And then I started to talk to him. I'm like, yo, I want to do a Christmas thing. And he's like, yo, definitely let me get involved. So I got to make a huge shout out to Fusion, because this being our 4th year doing it, Fusion brought the whole city. Like, when I say he had we raised $40,000.
Dang, nice.
This year.
Wow, that's incredible.
Up from me bringing $1,000 out of my pocket, and him putting up $1,000. So us being able to connect with like 400 families, you know what I'm saying? That's amazing. Next to me, like, man, you made my kids Christmas. Thank you so much. Like that just be hitting my heart, man. I love to be able to even do that. So it just gets bigger every year. And Fusion really put his foot on their necks this year, man, because he just reached out to so many people and made it so big. And people just love to, you know, once you get successful, especially if you somebody like us, like, you know, I didn't really have a lot growing up. I'm not gonna say that I was necessarily poor, but we didn't grow up in like the best of conditions. We needed help too. So being able to give that back when you have it is it's an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I look forward to it. And we make it an event. It's fun. The kids come and have fun. They don't even know what's going on. They don't know that mom and dad came before no game. They just coming and having a good time. And then mom and dad leaving with some gifts, and they get to go wrap it up. Like, nobody has to feel weird about it. They don't have to say, oh, we have to go to the thing to go get these gifts for you. It's like Santa brought them joints. So, you know, it's good. Like, it's just a good environment, man. I loved it. So it was cool, man.